Police case. So me say what you go do? What you go do when they come hold you? Police case. So me say what you go do? What you go do when they come hold you? Police case. So me say what you go do? What you go do when they come hold you? Police case.
Madam, so you are pleading guilty?
Yes, my worship. But I dey beg dear, make I explain per Creole. I dey understand the English so small, but for talk and lekuna, I no sabi. So I go like for explain per Creole.
Okay, go ahead.
My worship, I know say na catch me with jamba, we no right. But as we big people like he say, na think he make team be.
Your worship, we are not here for a pity bag party. This woman is...
Let's hear her out. Even the dull and ignorant too have their stories to tell. Go ahead.
You get loco? For let you get bail the first time when you appear court.
Now because what happened to me an advantage.
You know they work so yeah. But thank God where you get one of the best lawyer them for tin up for you. You don't ready for the bail process?
Yes, sir.
You get enough money?
Money?
Yes. Nyavui. Kopo. Cola. Kobiri. Kalisi. Owo. Money.
After we me man don't manage for buck up, don't waka te. And the one day later come.
Aisatu, you don't put cup na that place where they leak?
I don't put the cup there, but the rain said don't they cut small. So where they not able to kill you. Now lie then lie for you just for pull the contract na your hand.
Me, I don't understand. What see how do people remember? And not to me tell them in all book how this country don't stand so. We as you start they shine so. They want time.
Exactly. What you do then? What you do there where then just can't open your eye for you?
I got one green. I got one green.
Money we no get in the bank. What we go do now? For it all we no get.
Me, I must in her back. I must in her back. Then go see me. Then go shame for me. I know you are the one. I can't. I want wait. Help me.
Stop me, yeah? No, stop. Stop me.
But Paralegal Vicky tell we na station say bail na free. So I don't understand why they can ask me for money now.
You then a magistrate court, yeah? And ya na money. So if you ready for let we carry on with this bail, now for try. I get boku work for do.
So almost na this money.
You know say na 15 million the magistrate me say, but I can less than for you.
15 million? You sure, eh?
Yes, 15 million.
You no get that kind of money, deal. Make...
Now what you dey do?
I dey call Paralegal Vicky make he can help me. Me, I no get that money there at all. So make himself help me on this discussion here. So it go surprise you for no say when we been there lock up. a police station. One me other company, you know, he not pay 1 cent for bail. The only two when people encounter with passport picture with one ID card. Now they encounter with.
The police they want for keep the force for good. Yotia, na money winner.
Make a call and make it come. Make paralegal Vicky come. Make himself can there.
You are waiting?
I dey call paralegal Vicky make he can help me.
Well, go ahead, call paralegal Vicky or Vicky or whatever. You feel say that paralegal day. Now for nothing work they do so. Hey. Now una oil it they take fry una so ya.
Like how?
Hey. Now me mot you are he say teacher lemp gas the class with sleep binge fat. Hey. They are big. If you're not ready yet, other people will come get their own bill, yeah?
I don't decide.
Decide for do wetin.
That money wey you give me for do me computer course, I want the turn now.
I wan make you do that course there. Na that I give you that money there for.
Abana, let me talk to you. You know well, and you be the take care of this family.
I go most well and continue for take care of the family.
I know that day, but I need for turn that money there.
What you want to do now?
One me party day will do this jamba business.
Wait see.
I go to sell other things for cover up am. He say go help me do this business for balance even them police them.
I no go want trouble.
Man, trouble no dey come out there. That money they use for feed in picking them and do all kinds things.
I no go want trouble.
Trouble no come out there. So now that make I dey beg, you worship. I get me picking and me sick man for take care of. Yeah.
Okay. Listening to your story, I must say I'm not moved. For you had a choice not to deal in drugs. However, if your husband was normal, I know you wouldn't have been engaged in this kind of business. So I will temper justice with mercy. Also, the real culprit in this drug business uses minors like you to make their fortunes.
You worship, you know go broke and down small for me.
Court clerk, please interpret for me.
He say, after I don't listen to his story, he say, he don't feel sorry for you at all because you no get no right for sell jamba. But same way so, he say, he not blame you too much because if you man be well, you not be for.
And not for sell. Now that other side they no more the English more than me small.
Okay. He say, he go sentence you, but now really one no more he go be.
Hey, worship, thank you. Thank you, ma. Thank you.
As your matter is not something to drag on and on, and as you have admitted to the charge, I need to settle this once and for all. Prosecutor, can I have the file to this for my records, please?
How you dey take long so for prepare this bail so?
He say for gear and 2 block.
Wetin na 2 block? You mean for gear money? I mean they don't tell una say bail na free. You no see them poster there all over this court here so for say bail na free? Master Registrar no me don't want una for left for 6 people in bail. What's in this?
You Now you that talk about that, eh? You that.
Now that's you say. Now so you say.
Me and you ever talk about that? Look, madam, no lie for me. Me and you not talk about that.
That's what you say. That's you say. You say for you 200,000.
Look, madam, no lie for me. Me and you not ever talk about that.
Now you are lying.
Why do me and you not talk about that?
Hey.
No lie for me.
That's what you say, pa. That's what you say.
You think say you get here now? If you talk about afraid for saying say, now so I say or not so I say. All right. Una fit say not answer the car. I go deal with you. All right. I go deal with you. You wait.
Do ya? I want to try for prepare in bail. In short, he don't come and then I do with him 2 passport picture and all the documenting. I beg now for prepare now.
In fact, I know they prepare nothing against for the fit way we bring her to me.
Me, I hate when big man they make a lost respect for her. I hate that they bad. The big man they can you they can lie.
Well, you wait. I go deal with you. I go deal with you. All right. Now the wrong side now you can make attitude. So I go deal with you.
Talk to me. I hate when big man they lie. I hate when big man they lie. They make a lost respect for her.
Okay. We're not done with that now. Do you I beg try for prepare this thing for me?
You know, now we no more. Now because of person like you. Anyway, send the shorty then Kai Simon.
The sentence of the court is as follows. I hereby sentence you to a term of imprisonment of 3 months, or you pay a fine of 600,000 leons. That is my judgment.
You understand, eh?
I don't understand. I'll pay 600 and go jail?
No. You can pay the money or go to jail for 3 months.
I dey
So
pay.
we left to you.
I dey pay. I go pay the money.
Next case, please.
You mean they check for your next court date?
Yes. Auntie, me, I don't tire with this court case. All day we go then they adjourn the case. Me, I don't tire. Make this case tried on.
Hey.
Now for pray, let this court case done. Let do something better with your life.
It's like you sabi, auntie. Me, I want turn to a new chapter.
That's
I
better.
want let this court case come on at me and I tire with this Allah fet base box chapter for change my life.
Exact.
I for turn to a new page, auntie.
You man call the threat, you know.
Say waiting.
Say we don't dog foot inside one trusses. And that ingo fet tego.
Really?
And you know say if it tear me enough.
Auntie, wait till I call her.
No.
Hey, wait.
No call am. Where they caught with person. You know for call the complainant. Otherwise, he go talk say you call and they threaten am. Wait till I go court. Talk to your lawyer. Then talk to the magistrate.
Auntie, me I'm not afraid of them.
I'm
not afraid of them at all.
I know. No. The case still dey on. No call am. Let something no happen, Bambai.
Now they make Lalu sign the cack. I swear now they make Leatherman the cack. Me I'm not afraid of anything already.
I know say you don't be here for 2 months now. But you get for continue. Okay? Go to rest. Let you no late for go court.
Auntie, where I come on court today? Are they pass go take me balance?
Me, they go take the things then. They go take them.
Auntie, now una they make like Alu sign the cack. Now una they make the cack. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. Anything already.
Alright. But be here.
Police case. So me say what you go do, what you go do when they come hold you. Police case. Police case.
Officer, this woman not ready for coming back.
Oh, Nepo. Patient, you don't know the one away. Hey.
It not can give me sluggy or can give me akara change.
What's up,
The money and what? What I can change?
You know, it better when you can. You can't waste money. Officer, I get problem. You get problem? Yes, Nepo.
Strong. Rob him off and gone.
Officer.
Who's that go talk? Now side. No! I don't fix now. I don't catch the joke.
How you make so?
I don't catch the joke. But today, now you have so many money they come out today. I don't fix pound too.
Now for money they make so?
For money, yes. Money we lost now in country. Money we defend. Money we this woman get for payment.
Nepo, I want you to wait till I talk to this woman. You don't talk.
Officer, the money dey na here. I just want for 3 I know the kind mortal man wey e be. Look at here. You know why I'm plaba.
Nepo, you know knock out the money.
Hey! Oste, bam! See they giving me money. Where's go prison as go big? They giving me money today. Eh?
But show understanding.
Understanding about love, not about money business. I beg officer when I try for me make I go me shop.
You don't know? You don't have that done?
I just dey warm up. If I begin this now, hey! You are not going for contain. Sky for me, bro. If I talk on an idea, come on, police case they do. Hey! Officer, anyway, thank you. You tried and this case.
Okay. Yeah?
You know the money?
And you work at the do. Now that's make a day. Me na force for good. Yeah? This year I just add up by you money.
Yeah? Oh yeah. My officer Samana, Pope John Paul the black one. Oh.
You visit Taleki?
Bola. Why don't take her?
Hey. Misalayi, ileki small te I dey appreciate her. I dey manager.
Alright. And you know what? I want to. Yeah?
No one. And that's make you can get problem.
Nice story. Hey, Pope John Paul.
Court, rise. The Inspector General of Police versus Adama Warite.
We are ready to proceed, Your Worship. Al-Hussein Kugbala, take the stand.
Christian or Muslim?
Muslim.
Then take the Holy Quran and repeat after me. I say your full names.
I say your full names.
No. I mean that you should say your full names of Al-Hussein something, okay?
I, Al-Hussein Kugbala,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to speak the truth,
to speak the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me Allah.
So help me Allah.
Sworn on the Quran, Your Worship.
Now, what are your full names and where do you live?
My name is Alusain Bala Krubala. I live at number 14 Wesley Street. But I not sabi speak too much English. I want for talk pan Creole.
Okay, now take your time and explain to this court what's the case where you bring against the accused person. Mind you, anything you say, Your Worship, they take note of her. Go ahead.
Now one day, we in a house.
This is all for this witness, Your Worship.
Counsel, any cross-examination?
Yes, Your Worship. Many questions I want to ask. Mr. Witness, is it not correct that you are a wife batter and have successfully subjected the accused to domestic violence?
Objection, Your Worship. Double barrel questions.
Sustain. Not ask multiple questions in one go.
Apologies, my lord. I will rephrase. That's all for this witness, my lord.
Any examination?
None, Your Worship.
Segways, you come not full up.
Hey, Badu, I beg. Me picking up go suffer. I beg, sir. Yes, sir.
Say I don't want you.
Yeah.
Left the office.
Yes, I do. I beg, sir.
I said left the office.
Me picking up go suffer.
Sit there, they don't deal with you, dog.
Eh?
Segways, I don't want you. I don't encourage corruption and insubordination administration. Just get out. All this, get out. Nonsense. Idiot.
I have carefully reviewed the evidence presented before this court. Court clerk, please interpret for me.
He say, he don't hear it all two decide them. Your side and the one where they talk for him and Alusain.
The prosecutor in his case came with 3 witnesses of fact and a police officer, whom during cross-examination admitted that your husband used to regularly beat you, which made you to react. The defense also brought 2 witnesses of fact and a police nurse, who testified of the injuries suffered by the accused.
He say the prosecution, that not the one where they talk for the Inspector General, been count with 3 witnesses them and 1 policeman. He say, and they all explained, say, you man Alusain, been they beat you all time where we make yourself be react. He say the defense been called 2 witnesses them plus 1 police nurse where been talk but you don't wound.
With all the evidence tendered during this summary trial, I must submit that Adama should not have been the only one brought to book. Alusain too should have been arrested, for he too is guilty of an offense, either under the Public Order Act or particularly the Domestic Violence Act.
The magistrate say, with all waiting they don't explain na this case. He said the police they not do fine at all when are you Adama no more than charge. He say, then before charge you man himself, because himself been they do bad thing for where he been they beat you all time.
As there has been some elements of partiality in the charging process, I'm left with no option but to caution and discharge the accused, and warn her that she will refrain from fighting and to think whether she wants to stay with her husband or not. I must advise that proper investigation is done by the police on issues like these and should charge all parties concerned, not just the person the complainant mentions. The police has a duty to thoroughly investigate all reports of domestic violence, whether by the complainant or a suspect. This is my judgment.
The magistrate say, because they not charge the case fine, he go free you this time. But you get for gree say you no go fet again. He say, you get for think good one. If you still want for day with your man, I'll sign, or you want day by yourself. And if they tell the police, then say, next time, then for look inside the case, good one, and charge all the one they will make blabber. So now the word that, Lonta.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Most grateful, Your Worship, and I will admonish my client accordingly. Thank you.
Court rise.
Una don hear me story? Do ya make we not dey suffer na we man dey and say we man dey beat we, or some of we boyfriend and they beat we with a beer, then kind thing and they we for talk, find people they explain am to them, make them know say na this na this kind thing they happen to we. FSU day na the police unit we can go lay complain, then go ready for help we. Organization and then na this country we ready for help with the woman there for team up. Not for the take sufferness and man they know beat he go tell on we bambai. Me waiting me be happen to me so. If I not been get good lawyer for fet me case, na different thing will be for the talk by now. Do ya at the beg una my sister them. Una not take any kind abuse na man and anybody, if even not so we man fumble where they abuse we in any way, let we not keep an our chest. Let we talk am, let we explain to people. Let's say by talking about it, people then they will go able for help we out. Do ya na bega de beguna, yeah? As soon as don't hear, let we take this news back so we come to woman there. Let we explain to them, let themselves know say they not for taking that kind of thing there. So do ya, yeah?
So we don't come to the end of the training. I want to tell my sister plenty thank you. We don't take the courage for explaining story. As he say, I mean, nobody know for keep quiet, but them problems here. You therefore talk against them. If you know any woman, then they treat bad, the man they treat them bad, they give them any problem, they are no settlement. Both organizations then like the hour they work for, we ready for help woman, we get any of them problem there. You know, too much injustice they happen in our community, and people in the way feel say, you know, person know they see, but what they see and they hear. And this problem will only solve them if they want the way they suffer them, speak up or team up against them and not allow them.
My family them una just don't watch police case. We all get a role for playing our community for stop domestic violence.
Family them una just done for watch police case. Yeah, una don see the scene then where dem go na court, wetin na some of the things then wey you for know wey you go na court. So when you go na court, if dem charge you matter go na court from the police station, the first thing for know, if you na woman, you get for cover your head when you appear na court. You no go wear any half clothes. You see the paralegal explain to the suspects then, to the prisoner then. So you no go just wear any kind thing, you for cover your head. Man and back, you for dress appropriately. Then when you go, the court clerk go explain to, it go tell you wetin na the charge, and then go ask you if you guilty or you're not guilty. Important for let you know, say you get rights back again for lawyer. Not so the court go give you lawyer, but you get rights for let lawyer go represent you in a court. Again, you get rights to bail. When you appear in a court, the magistrate for consider if you for grant you bail. That means if we for left you, for let you go calm in a court, or whether if for say no, will they send you go na pardon barrel for send you go na prison. So the only case that where magistrates not go able for give bail na for murder and treason. All other offenses then you get the right for consider and determine whether they give you bail or not. Even as the police station, bail na free. That means say you know they pay that money where the magistrates call. All you shorty then need for do na for come with the right documentation where the magistrate say, and then you say forget the correct documentation, and then process you bail. Then when you go to court, the constitution say you get rights for be heard in a competent court without delay. That means say if you go to a proper court, if you go to either magistrate court or JP's court, or if you na juvenile, you go juvenile court, or if you na soldier, you go court martial court, depending on whose kind court. But not to any kind court. You get for be a court way recognized by the government. Now that kind court no more go try you. Now no more you go come before. Then the constitution say then for hearing you case without delay. That means say the now for the adjourn no more. Before then for trial then listen to your case and do it fast. Then when the magistrate they consider your case, then for consider say you innocent until you are proven guilty. The one way can you go na court when na the government or na private prosecution, na then get for prove the case. You innocent until you proven guilty, or you don't say me are guilty. You know, now that's the law say you for be presumed innocent. Then if they carry you go na court, then left you, they not get for ever face you come back na court for this same case. Other rights wey you get na the rights on interpreter. The same like na the police station. You get rights if you know they understand wetin dem dey talk, for ask for let somebody go can explain to you, for let the court go provide interpreter. So na court wey you go na court na English dem dey talk. If you know they hear English fine, na for as you hand up you ask say you want interpreter so you go understand. If you get lawyer, they no give you interpreter. But if you no get lawyer, as you hand you ask for interpreter wey go can talk the language wey you dey talk, you go understand, so you go explain to you wetin dey go on. Other important thing for know that when the magistrate they decide the case, the law say if for consider you innocent until they prove you guilty. So if you go to court, you don't say you're not guilty, and then they talk case against you. The person will come with you, whether na the police or na person, na if for prove in case. So if for look you innocent until they prove you guilty, then they not for try you for the same offense again. If you don't go to court, they don't hear the case and cut them, then say okay you're not guilty, they not go ever come with you back again for the same case. If they come with you back for the same case, you get they tell the magistrate one thing say this same case, all thing they don't come with me, they don't cut this case, so not for come with you back. Then if when they don't hear you case, then cut the case, then find you guilty and then sentence you. You get the right 21 days for appeal against your conviction. Appeal say you dey go to the next court. So if na magistrate court today, you can go up to high court. If na high court today, they go court of appeal. For say I no agree with the fact say they find me guilty, or I no agree with the sentence where they give me 9 appeal. You only get 21 days for appeal. The 21 days pass, you will get for go back na the court for let them go give you extra time for let you go appeal. But very important, me family then 21 days now you get if you're not satisfied. Not sit down no more say, hey, this one they rogue me by this case. You get rights for appeal against you conviction or your sentence. So now that we get for you family then.
police case. What you for do with police come for? It's not police case. What you for do with police for you? Police case. What you for do? What you for do? It's not police case. What you for do with police come for?
It's a woman. What do you ask make you help you party? Help you family for making no more police. What do you ask make you help you party? Help you family for making no more police. Bail not free, you not for pay. Just get your passport, money not for day. Bail not free, brother, you not for pay. Just get your passport, money not for day. You day offline or free on city, you not for pay money for bail, show your identity. You day offline or free on city. Bring one shot with your identity. Then go ask you for old smoke, then go ask you for all that thing, enough for be money, yeah. Tell police they ask you for money, yeah. Now for run go ACC. Anytime police harass you for money. Now for run go ACC. That's not make you help you party. Help you family for making no more police. What do you ask make you help you party? Help you family for making no more police.
Police case. What you for doing police come for? It's not police case. What you for doing police for you? Police case. What you for do? What you for do? It's not police case.